Channel 6 at 6. The CSRA saw some glimpses of winter weather today as your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Frances Floresca filling in for Kim Vickers tonight. Coverage you can count on begins with a snow day for some across the CSRA. It didn't last long, but it was fun while it lasted and made for a beautiful Sunday morning for many. I went to check out the weather. The flurries gave people a brief taste of winter weather following last year when the CSRA saw 2 snowfalls in January. Some say they have been looking forward to it, while others express concerns about driving conditions.
I'm really looking forward to maybe getting outside with my dog and letting him see the snow because he loves the snow. He loves figuring out what it is.
Oh, I'm looking forward to just staying inside, staying cozy and warm, maybe crack open a book and drink some coffee.
Just due to how slick the roads and even the sidewalks are going to be tomorrow potentially, I think I'm going to stay inside unless it's absolutely necessary to go out.
Staying inside is what the Georgia Department of Transportation recommends, especially if there is black ice, which could still be on the roads through Monday morning.
Any precipitation that stays on the road, if it's still wet, there's a good chance that could freeze back over because it's looking like it would go below freezing. If anyone's driving Sunday night, Monday morning, you see a wet spot, assume it's icy, just use extra caution there.
Snow is a rare sight in the CSRA, but many I talk to hope this is a sign of things to come.
Honestly, it feels like it's becoming more and more frequent. I feel like last year we had some snow. This year we're supposedly going to have snow, so once a year at least.
Thanks to all of you who sent in photos and videos used in this story. Check out our full gallery at WJBF.com. Now, time for a first quick check on your weather. Avery Gray is on deck. Avery, tell us how the weather is today.
That's right. It was a beautiful sight for sure earlier this morning, Frances, and we have now cleared up tremendously. Live Viper 6 not showing anything on our radar anymore. Our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam across the CSRA showing a pretty calm night for most. We're on that drier side as we're no longer seeing that precipitation, but any water that's left on the roadways is still something that we are carefully watching. Winds coming in from that west-northwest direction now around 18 miles per hour, so still a bit of a breeze out there, and we are much cooler, around 20 degrees cooler across the CSRA, 15 to 20 degrees, seeing 23 down in Swainsboro and Millen at the moment. Overall, just a much cooler day and that it was this time yesterday. Our temperatures right now, right there at or below freezing for most of us in the CSRA. Augusta's now dropped off to 33 degrees, and those current road temperatures are right there around the same with road temperatures of 34 degrees in Augusta, seeing those road temperatures at the freezing mark. So I'll have more information about that as we head into full weather in just a bit. Back to you, Frances.
Thanks, Avery. Well, a teenager is dead this morning following a shooting in Thompson. The coroner says 17-year-old Raheem Hampton was shot last night on Walnut Street. Police were called just before 10 p.m. He later died at the hospital. A second person was injured and is expected to recover. Thompson police and the GBI are investigating. And tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Communities are celebrating his legacy with parades and events. I went to the Augusta Parade Saturday to show why people keep honoring Dr. King. From schools to churches to organizations, thousands of people marched in the annual Augusta MLK Parade downtown. The city has a deep history in the civil rights movement. Saturday's parade served as both a celebration of that history and a reminder of the work that continues.
It feels great to come out and see everybody showing their support and just here in love and gathering for a peaceful march, especially in these times.
And we get excited every year participating in the parade.
Honoring his heritage, everything that he stood for. Honoring what Dr. King stood for took many forms, including several men representing his fraternity.
He would be so proud. He would be ecstatic because these are his frat brothers, his fraternity brothers. So I'm pretty sure that he would be glad.
Also glad to see the community come together is Mayor Garnett Johnson, who says events like this help keep Dr. King's legacy alive, especially for younger generations watching and marching alongside them.
The civil rights movement was very instrumental in a lot of changes in Augusta. Augusta was a part of it. Having the opportunity to continue to celebrate Dr. King's legacy on a day like today, where the weather has granted us some grace. This is always one of my favorite parades throughout the entire year, and let us never forget his legacy, centered around unity and justice and peace and forgiveness.
The parade is also an opportunity for young children of color to show off their achievements as they give back to the community.
We want to give back to the community who raised me and my staff members and my parents. And we want to show these girls that it's important to network and connect with other organizations. So we're just excited to spread some joy today.
We're excited to see all of the performers and again all of the schools to show up and show Richmond County that our schools are academically ready to do what we need to do for our district.
The CSRA has hosted several events honoring Dr. King throughout the week and will continue with more in the days ahead. In Augusta, Francis Floresca, WJBF News Channel 6. We are covering the effort to highlight the lives of the key figures in our country and our community on the next edition of the Take Part. Join us for the Means Report on Monday afternoon at 12:30 right here on News Channel 6. Are you losing your motivation for those New Year's resolutions? Tuesday on Jenny, the founder of Soulshine Lab, says we're not failing. Our bodies and minds are simply tired. Tara Rice Simpkins believes we need to embrace a gentle January mindset. A certified life coach, she gives women the support and tools they need to create lasting change. Group Zoom discussions cover topics including marriage, parenting, work, and aging parents.
You are now responsible for your own children, and they're flying the nest, and you know what their lives are going to be, your marriage, your career, and your aging parents. And it is a really tough time, and there's so much going on inside of us at that time. That's why the focus is on midlife women, and midlife is such a big span. I mean, I think it's from 35 to 70, truly.
Mm-hmm. Simpkins also tells us about her inspirational podcast, plus a Big Take a Hike community event at Hitchcock Woods. How you can sign up Tuesday at 12:30 on Jenny.
Well, we still have the threat for black ice possible tonight and into tomorrow morning as we had all of that rainfall and snowfall, and that's now melted on the roads and leading to some pretty dicey driving conditions. I'll have your full forecast right after this quick break.
Watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand. Live Viper 6 weather when it matters most. Stream at any time, anywhere.
Plus, it's totally free. No subscription required.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device. Over 65 years. Get clear, accurate stories that don't waste your time at WJBF.com. The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope everyone had such an amazing day out there in the snow. We have this video here of a picture here of Tignall, Georgia from Stacy Long. Stacy, thank you so much for sending in this photo. You can see the snow there absolutely was pouring down earlier this morning, but it quickly has dwindled off throughout the afternoon and of course into the evening. Our 24-hour snow totals, this is what they're looking like. We saw 2.6 inches for central Georgia. Our western county saw around 2.8 inches. Of course, that's what fall from the sky. That's not what stuck to the ground, but we did see a wintry mix for a lot of us across the CSRA, even Richmond County into Aiken County as well. So definitely a nice treat for us as we were expecting it this week, but just something you don't typically expect during an above average season, which is what has been. Satellite and radar, you can see that system that we had earlier today, that low pressure system already up in the northeast by now. So it was very fast moving, and you could tell that today as it moved through our area. Another dry front coming in, but it's not going to do anything for us other than make our temperatures just a wee bit cooler. Terry Liebert Hyundai Skyview Cam, a pretty calm view outside there of Augusta Regional Airport. 33 is our temperature at the moment. Winds coming in from the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Dew point's already pretty low at 19 degrees. Temperatures across the CSRA right there at about freezing or below freezing. We're still sticking strong with 33 here in Augusta, but that's going to be dwindling down very shortly. Our wind chill right now also in the upper 20s to low 30s, and so it's feeling very cold out there. A 23-degree wind chill in Aiken, South Carolina at the moment. Our road temperature is very, very important. We have a 31-degree road temperature in Aiken. Our temperatures right there at freezing or just above on the roadways, and that's going to be very important, especially as we're starting to see icy conditions grow down there in Allendale County. So if you're in Allendale County, make sure you're giving yourself extra time on the road. It's a good idea for everyone across the CSRA to give yourself a little bit of extra time on the roadways as you're headed to work tomorrow, as it's going to continue with those cooler temperatures and icy conditions possible, especially in places that don't get very good drainage or water might have been pooling on the roadsides there. Our futurecast road temperatures, we're seeing those temperatures around there, 32, 34 by 3 o'clock in the morning, everyone at or below freezing. That's only going to continue through the nighttime, and as we head into the early morning by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, seeing those temperatures in the upper 20s to 30 degrees across the CSRA for our futurecast road temperatures. By 10 o'clock, it's not going to be an issue for us. Tonight, we're going to be much colder with an overnight low of 25 degrees there. Very cold, and tomorrow morning, that's going to be evident as well. Make sure you watch for ice. 26 by 7 a.m., only warming up to 37 by 10. And for the rest of your Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we're going to warm up to 52 degrees by 3 p.m., quickly cooling down to 47 at 6 o'clock in the evening. Our next chances for rain come this weekend, and it's going to be a little bit on that icier side as well. Snow is possible. Our models are showing that. This is a great model run because it's only showing snow. What we don't want is any of that ice or freezing rain, which is possible with some of the models. But again, we're very far out. We're only 7 to 10 days out in advance, and so right now we're just looking at the patterns and recognizing what could happen. And now as we go throughout the week, we're just going to fine-tune that forecast for you to keep you guys safe. But it is something that we're watching. We're going to continue to fine-tune that forecast as time moves on. Our highs tomorrow, 53 degrees, a bit on that cooler side. And here's a look at your 10-day forecast. We are still in that alert day for tomorrow as we have that black ice possible on the roadways. That's only going to be there for your morning commute, for your commute home from work. Everything is going to be good, but week ahead, looking much more mild. Next weekend, that winter weather possible again.
Thanks, Avery.
Thank you.
Well, still to come, Allison Coffey gives us the latest of the ICE protests in Minneapolis. Oh, coming, a look at lesser-known side of President Jimmy Carter. His personal artwork and memorabilia now heading to the auction block.
When it comes to law firms,
It's time to play.
Everything wants to tell you what I tell you.
Correct. It's not fun. Only on live.
You're right.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6.
From the White House to the paintbrush, a more personal side of Jimmy Carter is now on display. His paintings, handmade furniture, and other memorabilia are all heading to an auction at Christie's in New York. Items that reflect a life rooted in simplicity, from a church steeple to a coffee table made from a horse trough. Bidding is already underway, with proceeds going to the Carter Family Foundation. Now time for a final check of your forecast. Avery?
It is a wonderful week ahead. We do have those temperatures reaching the upper 50s as we enter into the weekend, but then another weekend of wintry weather is ahead. Just make sure you're careful on the roadways tonight and tomorrow morning.
That's time for now. Be sure to tune in to Good Morning Augusta for all the news from overnight. You can catch us on WJBF.com. Have a good night.
I'm Mike Costello of the Mike Costello